What's going on, everybody? This is Sebastian Wadger coming at you with an updated Paleozoic Deck Profile with my friend Rob. Take it
Yo,
away,
what's
Rob.
good, guys? Alright, so I changed a lot, not a lot, but a few things, like a few major changes. So I played 3 swap, 3 dupe, 2 Ronin. The shitty rarities did not change, I'm sorry. This is standard ratio, 8 is the best number, don't play like more. Because if you play more of this, like Tough and Drone see it a lot more. It's like you don't want to play 3 of this. Then I played 3 Gradle Slime Jr. because what it does is when you normal summon it, you can target a Gradle monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, you can special summon a level 2 Aqua of the same level, so you can just summon any of these, and you can start to make My Star Toads, or you can make a Toad off of this turn 1. It locks you onto waters, but at the same time, most of the time you summon it, you're making a Toad or My Star anyway. Then, actually, one of the big changes was I cut the Gamciel and the Maxi for 3 card demise. This card is just too high impact. Like, every time I drew this card today, I, like, blew my opponent out. Unless I drew it game 2 and 3 when I had Cantraps, but that was just missighting and, like, keeping it in. Then 2 Potted Desires. I fucking hate this card. Pardon my language, but I just fucking hate this card. Because of the fact that, like, you banish your engine pieces, like, you risk banishing multiple Ronins, banish dupes, banish swaps. Like, a couple of weeks ago, I lost to a Trickstar player. I wonder who that was. I lost to him because I banished 2 dupes and 2 swaps, and I just summoned a swap off my Toad because I used the dupe to make it. So I just cut this card to 2. Instead of playing Demise, I'm playing 2 Duality. For consistency reasons, help me see my Demise, see my Dualities, help me see my engine. And then 1 Regeki for going second. Because I'm not playing Kaijus, like I want to have an out to Masterpiece. And against this deck, they'll usually make it Monster Traps, so you just Regeki their life away, and it's really, really good. It's also good against Trickstar and out to Eater, millions, outs, relevant stuff. Then for traps, 3 Canadia, finally got the damn super. Shouts to Konami for printing the 2 worst possible ones they could possibly reprint. Thank you. 3 Leonidas, 3 of the Dust Tornado. The fact that you can pop your own stuff comes up if you need to pop like one of your own Floodgates, pop an Imperial Order that like right before it kills you, whatever you need to. 2 Morella, 2 Dino, and 1 Leonchoila. I feel like this ratio is the best ratio. Like I've seen builds not play Morella, but those builds didn't play card demise, so they played hand traps. So if you're playing card demise, I think you want this card so if you can see off your demise to set up your paleos. Then for the chainable stuff, 2 Storming. I used to play 3 Quaking, and Quaking I ran it about in the last video saying it was horrible. It still is. And Storming's just better because it clears links, but I played 2 of it because I wanted to play less cards. When I played Storming, I was at 45, and I felt like 44 was slightly better. Then 3 Reckless. I never played a game 2 or 3 with those cards in my deck, but game 1 it gets that extra consistency, and it helps you see like your engine pieces, like see your swaps, see your Gradle Slimes, see your Floodgates, see Paleos. It helps like cycle through your deck. Then 2 Mistake, 2 Anti-Spell, and 1 Order. I cut these from 3 each because I added the card demises, the pot. Basically, since I upped the spell count like extensively, I just wanted to like lower these because these conflict with all these obviously, and these conflict with this. So I didn't want to like have too many conflicting cards because this card already conflicts with part of the engine to begin with. And then 3 Solemn Strike and 1 Solemn Warning. To end off
That's too
deck.
much, bro. That kills your life points right there.
Nah, 3 Strike and a Warning is needed because you want to draw them. Like, you want to be able to see these cards because most of the time when you were, like, there was one instance today where I drew, like, 3 Strike, but I was losing that matchup anyway because he summoned Masterpiece turn 2 on Monster Trap and I couldn't, like, deal with it. But, like, Strike, you want to see Strike against almost everything else.
That's true.
Then tokens. Then extras, 3 Toad, 2 Opabinia. This card's absurd. 1 Animal Cars, Strident on Crack. Then Cat Shark, Phoenix, Degusto. If I had my star, I usually made these 2 rather than these because like you make it 0 and then you swing for 32. So I thought it was really good. This because someone was playing Invoke, so you need this to out the Cactus. I think it's called the Water Invoke. Then for my links, I played 2 My Star and 1 Decode Talker. Proxy like never came up, and plus I was siding Reapers, so I took out Crumble logos and I took out Proxy Dragon for the 2 Cherries targets, which were Buster and Double Helix. I think these are the best ones. If anything, you can do like a Mechaba, depending on your locals, or you can like side deck a Mechaba. Like I think main deck, like extra deck wise, these 2 were important.
You think Borolo is big enough a threat?
Maybe, but like you have Dinomischus, you have Stormings, and like if anything, you can just like Book of Moon, the stuff they're gonna go into, if anything, before if they go like Link Spiders or Mrs. Radiance before. But you do have Strikes, Warnings, Storming Mirror Forces, Dinomiscus. So I think Borolo, it's like a good card. Like if you played Scapegoat with it, and then you can just like play the Borreload. But I wouldn't go out my way to play Borreload. Then I'll do the side because like I change the side every time. 3 Reaper. Since this deck isn't a trap deck, it wants to go first. I cited a bunch of hand traps for going second because going second is where you lost most of your games. So I played 3 Reaper, 2 Ogre, 2 Gameciel, 2 Droll, and 1 Maxi. Because like these are all the relevant hand traps. If anything, I'd probably cut Gameciel or not Gameciel. I'm sorry, cut Reaper for like Ashes. But like I'm poor, I don't have Ashes. So if you don't have
Ashes is expensive. Bro.
Ashes are
75 right now.
yeah, Ashes are really expensive. So I think like Reaper,
But
Ogre, and like all these are good budget
wait until
options.
March, they're gonna reprint that, so that's gonna drop.
Yeah, but we'll see. Like these are just like the relevant ones. The Drolls are really good too because like it stops Trick Start, stops Spiral. It just and plus like if you play like the Mirror, if they're playing like Demise and Duality as well, hitting one of those is really good because if they drew the other, like if they do Demise into a Desires, like a new Droll, the Demise, and like Desires is dead. Then the rest of my side deck was 2 Twin and 1 Dark Hold. This goes with the going second engine. And then this is good against True Draco because you Twin Twisted them on their main phase before, on your main phase before you do anything, or your standby phase on your main phase before you have any monsters. So that way their trap cards or their spawn traps have nothing to clear. And then Dark Hold is just good going second. And I play 2 Mind Crush because it's good against literally everything. Like you primarily play it for evenly matched, so Mind Crush called evenly match. But you can also hit things like Lilybell, whatever they search off Reincarnation, off Light Stage or Candina. You can hit Super Agent. It's very relevant. So I think Mind Crush is one of the most powerful cards in the meta right now, and everyone should be playing at least 2 to 3 of this card. It plays around evenly matched. It plays around literally everything. But yeah, that's the updated list.
That's not bad.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm always improving the deck. I always want to improve my deck. So if you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. And this is gonna make this video very dated, but Merry Christmas, enjoy your holidays, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Alright, bye guys.